Paul, your assessment at the halfway stage of this playoff semi-final, a one-goal deficit?
Yeah, I think that goal at the end's pivotal. Changed the whole complexion, the whole feeling in terms of their camp and our camp. But we know it's going to be a tough game. We're away from home. I just think the game sets up a little bit different at their place as well, where obviously we know they're a threat on the counter, and what we're disappointed with is we didn't deal with it well enough in the first half. But away from home, us, them being at home, it's a different complexion because their fans won't be as comfortable if they're camped in on the edge of the box, playing on the counter. So yeah, it'll be a totally different game away from home, but just as tough, just as tricky, because we know what a good team they are.
Your thoughts on your team's performance today? Are you lucky to only be a goal behind in the tie?
I think first half, their big opportunities. Wes made some really good saves. Again, disappointed. Their first thought on the counter is when the ball changes over possession is that forward pass, whether it's to Zink and Argyle Johnson or Surridge running the channel. And as much as we spoke about it, and we didn't deal with it well enough. We didn't, and that was their threat. So regardless, I thought we started well. Certainly should have had a penalty. And again, going behind to a counter-attacking team, you've heard me say it loads of times before, it does open you up, it makes you more vulnerable. But we didn't deal with that well enough, and that was the pivotal part of the game, if you like that.
They seem to have quite a lot of space out wide and through the middle at times as well, Nottingham Forest. What can you do to try and combat that next time?
The space is on that first pass. The dangerous team, when we're attacking, that's when the space comes. You see when we're attacking all the second half, and we've got the ball in around their box, but they've got 8 bodies camped in the box and there's no space. But when they turn over the ball and play that forward pass, if we don't deal with that, when they break, we haven't got those bodies behind the ball. We can't deny the space, and that's business. And we're not surprised by it. We're disappointed we didn't deal with it well enough in the first half, because they'll still have that threat in their home leg.
And frustration with the 2 goals, clearly, a couple of dependable players have both slipped at difficult times.
It happens, yeah, it happens. And so we could talk about whatever, we spoke about moments, and that's why the goal's key at the end, of course it is, but you also need those other bits to go your way. The rub of the green, the decisions went against us today, but hopefully we get them and we get those key moments, whether it's a slip, whether it's a decision, whether it's a roll of the ball, that go our way in the second leg. But we still need to perform, we still need to play well, and so but it's half time, goal down, been here before, and it is different. It's not like we're here talking about a 2-1 loss and we've lost the points. It's still all to play for. So we prepare now. We've already started, and we get ready to go for Tuesday.
Did the slip in the first half by Ben Osborne affect his performance a little bit today?
I doubt it. You slip numerous times. So no, I doubt it. You have to ask him, but I wouldn't have thought so. There's too many things when you're on the pitch to think about other than I've just slipped over. So no, it won't have.
In terms of your substitution second half, what did you try and do with them?
Yeah, so obviously we know we're pleased Illiman got through. We expect him to cramp up. We wanted to keep more attacking players on the pitch. The first one was to push George into the middle and have Ozzy then as the attacking midfielder, putting George out on the right wing back, and also because we had a lot of the ball then, we wanted that right footer on the right hand side with Sandra and Bash. Secondly then, another forward on the pitch, and then putting Morgan in that advanced role. Listen, they're our options, there we are, but we've got good players. We just wanted to make sure we had enough attacking threat on the pitch to try and create.
How crucial is that goal right at the end? Clearly it halves it, but for keeping the tie well alive. Yeah,
we've still got to go and win, regardless what the score would have been, but I think, makes it interesting because it's a different mindset. Their players are coming off the pitch gutted, whether it's a goalkeeper error, whether it's poor marking. But we had other moments in the game where we didn't capitalise when we had the ball in around their box. And I know I'm watching at time thinking it's good defending, but we're going to be playing against the same players, so we've got to be better when we're in those positions. And likewise, we know their threat. We stressed it all week. They'll still have the same threat on the counter, and so we know what to expect. there's nothing we can hide from them. There's nothing they can really hide from us. So, yeah, it'd be round 2 on Tuesday.
Do you have to create more gilt-edged chances in the week though?
On Tuesday night, yeah, of course we do. But again, a counter-attacking team in front, they've got the option to sit back and play in the counter, which is their prerogative. That's how they do it. But if we do that and we nullify that, then obviously their fans are more edgy because they won't be as comfortable. But I know how dangerous they are when they play that way. That's what's disappointed me, because we didn't deal with it well enough in the first half. So we need to be better on Tuesday with that.
Can you go to the City ground now, just with the shackles off, essentially, absolutely nothing to lose, have to win the game?
Got nothing to lose anyway, same with this one. We've got to win the game, that's it. But we can also lose it in the first 5 minutes. And it's about staying in the game. These are long ties, and the emotion starts to come into play. Listen, if it's still 2-1 after 80 minutes, no problem. We're comfortable with that. And so we need to prepare for every eventuality, like I said. But there's certain parts of this game that we need to be better at.
And we know your options are limited with key players out at the minute. Is there enough kind of energy within that 11 and the players on the bench that you can go and get something?
Yeah, you saw it last week. So it's the same players. So yeah, there's nothing. We know options are limited from the bench in terms of like attacking options, changes, and we have to do it within game. Of course we do. But we've had that all season, so it's never been an issue, and it won't be an issue on Tuesday.